Hi, fellow traders. I'm sorry I was a little late starting this um, video and didn't catch my entry. But, as soon as I entered, I started it. I remembered and I started it. So you see, I immediately started 15 cents down because of the spread. But what I was basing it on, um, there's a level, I'm about to draw it here in a minute. But at 1588, there was a level I was watching for this to reverse off of. And all my reversals, I'm looking for them to reverse off of a level of support or resistance. So this being a top reversal, I'm looking for resistance. And this is the level here. So I gained my entry off of 2 minute because that'll get me in the trade a little bit earlier. So this gave me the signal here. This candle printed, which was the signal, and this was the trigger. This candle here triggered me to go ahead and take the short, and that's what I did. Of course, this candle did close above it, but you can see this is a long wick. You can't really see it because the arrow, my entrance arrow is here, but you can see that we've got a long wick here, and that was another telltale sign that it had run up and then it was selling back off, that I could be safe to get in. So my target is going to be the 9 moving average. Being that this is a small account and I'm only in 500 shares, I'm not going to split that up just yet, because I don't see, if there was a lot better potential, then I probably would have split it up, but I just didn't see the potential here. And so now we're waiting for it to resolve, and at this point I'm watching the chart here. I'm watching level 2 and time and sales. And you see here we've got two 1850 orders. This is the same order, pretty much. This is the exact same order. So at 1585, so this was what concerned me. And you see it disappeared. All of a sudden we're sitting here looking at it, and that order disappeared, and it never came back. You didn't see it fire over here.
BBG.
So that was my first sign that this stock is probably going to be manipulated. So when that happened, I automatically, looked at this. My cursor is right here on the buy button, because I know something may be coming. I know this thing may be a little bit manipulated. So I'm sitting on edge. It's not that I'm spooked out and I just want to take this $40 that I made, that I've got, profit I've got. I saw something in level 2 that didn't make sense for me to wait to get stopped out. Why would I wait and risk going negative when I can book profits based on some technicals that I have? And that's my whole trade plans are based on technicals. So at this point it's coming down. It's starting to work and getting this big candle. I'm expecting to get another one, and I would get this 9 moving average easy. So you're going to see me put my order out here at 1570, because that's, even though this was in the high 60s, 1570s was going to be, where I wanted to cover
BBG.
at. And this is resolving quickly. I'm not having to sit and watch this thing chop around. And I'm starting to feel good, because last week I dealt with a lot of choppiness. So right here, we're at 1573. I'm starting to feel pretty good, at this point. We've got 73. And then you're going to see this do something funny. We lose 73. We quickly get to 75 and then jumps to 81. So right then and there, I know there's something funny going on here. So I'm getting out of this. I don't like the price action. We're up to a 5 cent spread now. It was 6 cent spread at one point. So I'm looking to get out. I'm looking to mark it out. But oops, I forgot I had this order on. So I got to take it off and come back. Make sure I've got a market order. And, I'm going to, I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Which, in this case, was the right thing to do. I'm not just trying to book money because I see it up there. I'm basing this exit off of level 2. This is telling me that this trade, there's something going on here. And there's going to be some manipulation. Now watch what happens with this candle. See, now we're up to 1594. We're pushing back over this level here. So now what if I didn't react to what I saw in this level 2 that gave me an out, told me that I needed to get out? I would have probably had to stop out up here. But when this candle is finished, you're going to see you're going to see some mess here. Look at this. That is ridiculous. This is manipulation 101. This thing came down and took out these stop losses that were sitting here on the 20 and on VWAP. That's what this is, the 20 and the VWAP right here. So it came and it took out all these stop losses. And I mean, look at it. And look at the spread on it now. It's back to 6 cents. So in a way, I'm happy that I'm out of this thing. Even though I could have gotten some more profit out of it, but this is not the type price action that you want to trade. It's not. And when I took off, my trade, I felt that, and I still feel that it was the right thing to do. Because whenever you get something reacting this way, there's no telling what's going to happen with the stock. There's no predicting it. So that was my trade for the day. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get another one. I'm still going to keep my eye on reversal scan. Typically the afternoon, reversals don't really pan out that well. But, if I can get another small trade, because we're growing our account, in baby steps. We're taking solid setups. We're looking for nice solid moves, but when they don't work out, I don't mind taking $50, versus a $50 loss, because I ignored what I saw and said I'm just going to stick to my stop and get stopped out. This is a clear indication that you have to pay attention to price action. Now, had it not done this and had I not seen all of this, then that would have been a different story. But the fact that I did see it and I had the experience to know what was going to happen or what's happening, I stayed away from it. And you see here, it's going to run back up. So this thing never really gave up until later on. And by then, any setup I would have traded was out, and it was choppy. So you have been pretty much gambling, if you traded this again. All right, so that was that trade. If I get any more, I will come back and do another video.